word line by line, and we firmly believe that this revision that we voted on today in no way overturns the intent of the voters. We believe that the spirit and the intent of the voters will continue to be put in place by the changes made today. And most all the times when people vote on an initiative language, the entire language, the content is not in the initiative. So a lot of people don't have the opportunity to read the initiative language in full before they vote on it. I think this bill, as I said, honors the spirit and the intent of the voters. It protects dogs, and there's not one member in this body that wants to in any way inhumanely treat animals or dogs, and this will ensure that dogs get the proper humane treatment that they should get.
How can you say it honors their intent when it repeals all the provisions that were in it, the guts of it, 50 dogs being the limit, ground level cages, no stacking of cages, 1 year veterinary inspection, veterinary exams?
I mean, all those things are accounted for in this new legislation.
They're all taken out.
There's other provisions put in there that will still protect them.
What do you think protects dogs in this bill?
You know, there's provisions in there that deal with veterinary care. There's provisions in there that deal with the size of the cages. Dealing with water and food. I mean, all those protections that the voters desire and I desire are in there, and dogs will continue to be protected and treated humanely. As I've said all along, the key to this issue is getting enough funding to the Department of Agriculture to make certain that these facilities are inspected and held to the standards that are in place today.
Do you think this provides enough funding for that?
Is that realistic?
I need to look at it. I believe it does, but if it doesn't, we'll certainly look to see what other sources that we can come up with to provide the funding that's needed.
Wouldn't there need to be significantly more inspectors in order for this or property to be passed? And I haven't heard they're going to be hiring more inspectors. What do you?
Well, our desire is that there's more funding put in place, more inspectors out in the field. Now, how many is enough? I don't know. I don't know the certain amount, but most of the problem.
Today would provide for
7 new inspectors. So
says 3.
It's my understanding that there'd be 7 new inspectors put in the field, and it's from data that I've gathered and information, most of the violators are actually unlicensed dog breeders. So that's been the biggest problem, not so much the licensed breeders, but the unlicensed breeders. So we'll continue to see what we can do to provide the funding to make certain that the proper amount of inspections are done.